All right, so now that we finalized our logo, we're going to get into the colors on your website because it's really important to match your colors to your logo. I think that's one of the most important things of your site to make it look really, really nice. I'm going to hide the controls and I'm going to show you how to match some of these colors. So for example, there's colors within your videos that you're going to have. I want to make sure that all the colors come out before we add the classes, all these buttons right here, and also the highlighted colors above here on the top. And then I'm also going to get into the colors on your home page. For example, the colors here and everything else like that. And then I'm going to show you how to edit the font style and edit the pages after I get into the colors. So let's get started with this. Okay, so we're going to start by editing the colors up on the header right here. Notice when I roll over it, it's red. What if I wanted to make it blue or some other color? So I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Now, I'm going to get the exact red from my logo. So I'm going to go back to my logo. And if you don't know where that is and you lost that page, no problem. All you have to do is go back into your logo file and you'll see it says logo maker underscore some letters and numbers. All you have to do is just take those exact numbers and letters and copy it. It has to be exact with a capital T and stuff, and put it in your URL. So logo maker / those letters and numbers. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to hit that button of whatever color I want. Let's say I wanted that red, and it's this exact red. So it's not this red, it's the other red that I want. So I want this exact red. All I have to do is copy this number right here, copy that, and use that number. So this is really, really cool because now I could go back and paste that exact number in here. So let me show you how to do that. So you want to get back in this area. And if you don't know how to do that, all you have to do is just go to your domain /admin and go here, then go to appearance again and customize. So once you're here, you want to go into the header that's controlling this header area, and then click transparent header right here. Then go all the way down here, go to menu right here. Click on this little edit button by menu, and then kind of scroll down, and this is your link. So notice this is black. If I wanted to make that some other color, I would just click on that, and let's say I wanted to make it blue, it would turn blue, as you can see over here, right there. See how that's blue right there? Or I can make it, whatever, yellow if I wanted to. But I think I like black or a little grayish. That's fine with me. And then there's the hover right here. I'm going to scroll down a little bit, and then you're going to see that red. And I could change that to that exact color. So remember, we copied that. We're going to paste that in there. And now that's the exact color of this one. What if I wanted a little darker? I could just make it a little darker if I wanted to, and so on. So you can make the exact color. It's always good to do the exact color just to keep everything the same. And then once you're done with that, so we just change these colors up here, press publish up on the top, and you're good to go. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to change the colors within your classes. ClassMaker made it easy by setting up some sample classes for you so that you could play around with the colors first before adding your classes, and this is really cool. So now let's go ahead and change a lot of these colors within this area. So you want to go back to your domain name, and I would just go back to your domain, and I would just go back and go /admin like we did before. So your domain /admin. And you're going to see something like this. Just go ahead, either click on settings here, or you could go to ClassMaker on the side and go down to general settings right here. And it's going to open up a page that looks like this. Now, these are all your colors that you're going to use for your classes. So for example, once you're in the classes, so for example, this class right here, you're going to see buttons like this right here. Well, it says get full access, or the button that says pay here. All of these types of little buttons I'm going to show you how to edit right now. So if I go here, there's a buy now button right there, and that would be the get full access buy now button right there. And if you change the background color, it will change this background color. There's a hover color, notice if you hover over it, and that is the hover color here. Then there's the text button in the background of it, that's this button. So most of this stuff is pretty self-explanatory. There's a checkout button. Typically you want to keep these the same, but if you want to change them, that's fine. And that's the checkout button right here after they want to make a payment. Then if you go over here, they have a little email template. I recommend just keeping that pretty much the same. They have accent navigation color, and that's for your users. So it's up here, this navigation color. So if you want to change this color to some other color, you could do that by just changing this accent navigation color to, let's say, orange. I wouldn't recommend doing that. Pressing save, and then you could refresh it and see it goes back to orange, goes to orange. But yeah, just keep it that default. I like black, it's fine. And then they have these internal text colors right here. Now all these colors right here are just for your classes, basically the buttons and this text right here and stuff. But honestly, I would just keep it black unless you have a reason for changing it. That's the most professional thing. Most of these defaults are fine. You could change this to orange or red, any kind of color that kind of, makes people feel like they want to get access. But you also want to match it to your colors as well. So it really is up to you. But that's the general colors for the classes and the class buttons right there. And then there's one more other color area that I want to show you, which is the player button. And this is the player right here. So you could change that to blue or red or green or whatever you want. There's other background colors too. I like white, but it really depends on you. You can make that black. So you could actually invert this and make it white and this gray or black or whatever to try to match, again, your color. So that's in the player area. If I refresh this, you'll notice that it changed there, and that's really cool. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to match my colors to, my color tones. And then they have different themes. They have a light theme and a dark theme, and that just means like when you actually play it down here, it's dark or light. So that's pretty easy to understand. The other thing is autoplay. You could disable it or enable it. And there's like different shadow effects as well. So I'm just going to quickly save this just to show you. If you refresh this right now, you'll notice it's like a different shadow effect. And that's kind of cool as well. But nothing really too interesting here. Just wanted to let you know about that button so you can match that and make your site look really, really nice.